Welcome! I'm excited to dive into the compensation plan and show you how it can work for you. There are 3 main steps in creating $500 a month. Step 1, share with others and earn 20% on every new customer order. It works just like an affiliate model, but pays better than most of them. Step 2, get your customers ordering $500 or more in rewards volume, and you'll earn $100 a month, which will cover most of your monthly order. Step 3, find 3 people to do the same, and you're earning $500 a month. It's that simple. Now, let's dive deeper into understanding how the compensation plan works. There are a few different ways that doTERRA's compensation plan pays you for sharing these powerful gifts of the earth. For the path to 500, we're going to focus on the first 2 that will impact you. The first is the Fast Start bonus. This is designed to reward you for new customer orders and for helping them get started. You'll earn 20% on the volume of their orders for the first 60 days after they enroll. Then, when you help them enroll someone with an order, they'll earn that 20% and you'll earn 10%. And it goes one more level. On that 3rd level of enrollment, you'll receive 5% commission on that volume for that 60 days. And it's called the Fast Start because it pays weekly instead of monthly, and that encourages momentum right away. So, as long as you have your personal rewards order set at over 100 in product volume, or PV, you will qualify for those weekly commissions. The other commission we'll focus on is the Power of 3 bonus. This is one of the most brilliant parts of doTERRA's compensation plan because it rewards simple, duplicatable behavior. It builds a solid foundation to get the best return on your investment of time into other people. You'll earn a $50 bonus when you have a pod of 500 PV or more in rewards volume on your front line, assuming that you've placed your own 100 PV rewards order and at least 100 of that pod volume was enrolled by you. Now you'll earn a $250 bonus when you qualify for that level 1 bonus on your front line, and 3 of your level 1 leaders have pods of 500 on your second level. You'll earn a $1,250 bonus when you qualify for level 1 and level 2, and 9 of your second level leaders have pods of 500 on their front lines. So when we talk about building pods of 500 in volume, don't overthink it. It's basically just helping enough people fall in love with these oils that your house starts to smell like a spa and your team starts ordering monthly. What's really awesome is that doTERRA also pays a very generous Power of 3 boost as an additional earning on top of that regular Power of 3 bonus. It rewards you for consistently growing your team through PGV or personal growth volume. PGV is the total rewards volume that month from people you've enrolled in the past year. So when you earn that $50 Power of 3 bonus and also achieve at least 400 in PGV, you would earn an extra $50 boost for a total of $100 bonus that month. At the $250 Power of 3 bonus level, if you have 800 in PGV, you would boost that an additional $250 for a total of $500 bonus that month. Doubling your earnings on those levels is pretty amazing, but it doesn't stop there. If you earn your $1,250 Power of 3 bonus and have 1,200 in PGV, you would earn an extra $500 boost. Achieving 1,200 in PGV could mean enrolling 1 person a month for a year, or focusing on getting enrollments and orders a couple times a year during special promotions such as BOGOs, and then getting them on rewards. Either way, it means $1,750 for that 3rd level Power of 3 with the boost. And that's pretty amazing. If you're concerned with how you are going to keep track of these things to make sure you get those bonuses, I have more good news. It is all calculated for you in your dashboard. You can see exactly where that pod volume is, as well as the PGV displayed on the top. You can also click on the full tool to see how it breaks down by each leader, so that if, for example, you are missing your $250 bonus, you could see which leader is missing their pod volume so you can address it. Basically, we don't want to leave any money on the table. As I said before, when we map out the path to 500, we'll focus on the Fast Start and Power of 3 bonuses. But I also want to make sure that you know as you build those, you are also building your rank as well, which will give you access to additional bonus pools that can make a pretty big splash in your commissions. And as your team grows, so will your unilevel commissions, which as you can see here on this chart, ends up being the majority of commissions for leaders at higher ranks. doTERRA is not just about money. It's about impacting lives. However, the more lives you impact, the more impact that has on your income. So even though it's not just about the money, it's also not about the money either, right? Now, when people first see the compensation plan, they sometimes say, whoa, this looks complicated. And I tell them it only feels complicated until your first check hits your bank account. Then suddenly everyone becomes very motivated to understand it. If you don't have a solid understanding of the compensation plan, I recommend curling up with a warm cup of tea and reviewing the resources in the DMK. So let's break down a couple scenarios of how you can create your path to $500 in just a couple months. Month 1 focus would be enrolling at least 4 people with 125 PV enrollment, which is what the PV is for the Foundational Wellness Kit as well as the Family Essentials Kit. That 20% Fast Start bonus on 4 enrollments of 125 PV would be $100, which almost covers the cost of your rewards order. It's that simple, especially if someone else is teaching the class or one-on-one and you're just inviting. And in doTERRA, we're not just about selling people something, we are about helping them uplevel their body's natural intelligence and a lifestyle of healthy habits that supports them long term. This means we educate them and help them get on rewards orders. The second month, you will repeat what you did on month 1 and enroll 4 more people with 125 PV, which again would be $100. Those enrollments from the month prior will place their 125 PV rewards orders, which again will be another $100. Then you help your month 1 enrollments each enroll 4 people like you did. This means they'll receive $100 to help cover the cost of their rewards orders when they place them, and you'll earn 10% on their 16 enrollments, which means a total of $200 in Fast Start commissions for you. This also means that those 4 month 1 enrollments who placed rewards orders this month on your front line would create a 500 PV pod, which would qualify you for that $50 Power of 3 bonus, and also put you over 400 in PGV for the boost as well, which doubles that Power of 3 bonus to another $100. And that would bring you to a total of $500 in commission. And there's an abundance of potential to continue growing that commission as you help other people create their path to $500 as well. I like to refer to myself as an optimistic realist, meaning I have huge belief in people's potential for growth. But I also know that nobody bats 1,000%. So for this model that we outlined, if you want to enroll 4 people who do what you're doing, meaning they get on rewards and also enroll 4 people who purchase products, I'll be straightforward in saying that you may need to enroll more to find those 4 that duplicate your efforts. So I recommend a goal of enrolling 10 or more in month 1, which will give you a better success rate to find those 4 and more fast starts than the $100 that we outlined in our example. So it's important to brainstorm a list of people who you know that would be blessed by having doTERRA's amazing products in their homes, or whose lives would be impacted by having an extra $500 a month toward their finances. Then invite 40 or so of those people to come learn about these gifts of the earth. Now, statistically, if you invite 40 people, about 20 will respond. 10 will say they're interested, and the other 10 will ghost you, which is fine because 6 months later, they will message you asking, hey, what was that oil you mentioned helps with emotional teenagers? And then you're going to repeat that process for month 2. I also want to call out that there are factors which could help you achieve $500 a month even quicker, such as enrolling more people. And there are factors that could possibly take you longer than 2 months to achieve that $500, such as finding the right people who want to share with others as well. It all depends on your commitment and what you're able to create with that commitment. You could also enroll bigger kits. For example, if you enrolled people with a 200 PV kit, you could achieve the same results by only enrolling 3 people. The possibilities are endless. And then having those 3 people place rewards orders the next month and then duplicating the same process as our prior example. I have a quote in my office by David Sterling that says, doTERRA is where ordinary people do extraordinary things. The truth is, we're just ordinary people who decided to keep going and accidentally ended up learning way more about essential oils than we ever planned, and we impacted many lives in the process. I know you can create something extraordinary in your path to $500, and you can help others along the way.